How's it going, everyone? Phaeron here, and welcome back to another cast of the Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.02 version 7. This is going to be another cast from that Stonewain Valley tournament of 2018, September. It is going to be the second game of the finals, as that first game did go to MayShadowFax and Earendil. So once again, over here in the west side, the far back side of the west, their team is going to be MattysMirks as the Royal Green Elves. He's going to be supporting his ally S.S.B as the purple Isengard this time. Their opponents on the eastern side of the valley. In the back here, actually, it's going to be Earendil and the blue elves. A little bit of a change up here. He's usually in the front. He's going to be supporting his ally MayShadowFax as the black Isengard. So kind of a switch up here for Earendil and MayShadowFax, as with all 5 other games they've played this tournament, MayShadowFax is always in the back and Earendil has always been in the front. Earendil always choosing to offer the Elven faction, as well as MattysMirks doing so. MayShadowFax, however, has played with, I think he's played with Angmar as well as Isengard. S.S.B has played with Men as well as Isengard. So I feel like the Elven players here are kind of feeling most confident with them and their ability to be able to use them in this Stonewain Valley tournament. You do have those beacons going down, signaling that the northern side of the middle there is for his the ally from MattysMirks. You have Elrond on the field for the hero for MattysMirks, as well as Lurth on the field for S.S.B. Their opponents have opted for I'm not seeing anything in the way of heroes for Earendil, but for MayShadowFax, he has gone for that Sharku rush, kind of try and rush in and start getting that outpost there. He's going to take a lot of preliminary damage here from the fire break, though. And actually, a hero now on the field for Earendil is going to be Elrond as well. 2 level 1 Elronds now on the field. There's that leadership ability at level 1, even though the tooltip does say level 3. I will mention that to the devs, as apparently that has not been fixed. I do believe, actually, the tooltip, I have remembered a tooltip after last Stonewain game that was did not mention it a level. I think it was this Athos ability right over here. It does not mention that it requires level 3. Potentially it could have been an accident there, accidentally not mentioning which one has which. Elrond going to be facing down this troll here. We're going to take it out and get up to level 2 off of that troll there. Shark, however, with all that preliminary damage protecting the outpost, not really going to be able to engage this troll without any sort of real backup. And actually, with MayShadowFax not going for alerts, he will be going for that clan setting and war pack start. Very effective at harassing and overwhelming your opponents, but not really higher tier units. And actually, S.S.B signaling, as I did believe I heard him, he did activate his power up. So actually for S.S.B, he has gone, or MayShadowFax has gone for the war chant ability there. His ally MattysMirks has gone for the heal power up, whereas Earendil in the back over here has not chosen one, actually, not wanted to choose at this moment, and S.S.B has gone for that Palantir, so it did use that Palantir vision, and it did spy into signaling about the war pack start over here. So actually you did see also MayShadowFax did get that Creebane or Murder of Crows power up on his fort, excuse me, I say power up, upgrade in his fort, as well as S.S.B. It doesn't give the front player there the added vision bonus, which basically they can see all the way up to the front of their opponent's ramp there. So this is powerful to have either goblins or Isengard in the front there. Lurtz and his crew over here have taken the single fire in the middle. They're going to start pushing out down, as well. There is a force from MattysMirks here in the back, sneaking and kind of pincering now the Wildman spam from MayShadowFax. Elrond now level 2 for Earendil, but a level 3 for MattysMirks, and actually the Elrond of Earendil is not really able to do anything. I think he did choose that heal power. As you can see, he did choose that heal power as his first starting power. So level 3 now, actually level 4 Lauren Archer Battalion there, not something you would normally see this early on in the game. You do have S.S.B going for that ballista spam off of that level 2 Siegeworks there, as well as a level 2 barracks here for MattysMirks. Going to be starting to snowball those Mirkwoods there, but there is now some war packs in the back over here. Going to take it down this farm, and actually I don't think there's anything coming to deal with the enemy. They might be able to get down this second farm, as well as potentially the lumber mill or the builder over here. Here comes that Archer's Corps, as well as Elrond for MattysMirks. I'm going to start trying to go back in there, but there's another war pack going on. They're going to start divvying up these troops to have to split them up to deal with this. Now level 3 for the Earendil, or the Elrond of Earendil. All these names that sound so similar to each other is going to really throw me off. Potentially I could just call ShadowFax instead of MayShadowFax. I think I'm just going to call him MayShadowFax. ShadowFax has gone for that second clan setting. Still getting those wild men out. I think you might want to start taking into higher tier units. Potentially getting up a Siege Works or maybe Urk Pit. Maybe going up to level 2 here and getting the Axe Throwers out. But a lot of wild men for ShadowFax. And they're trying to stick around, find a ramp to go in, or maybe a farm that they can harass. I think they will find this one on the south side of the basin here. However, there are Mirkwoods in the field for Earendil. 2 Mirkwoods actually off of a level 2 barracks there. 3 now. And he actually is kind of having a lot of cash there, as those Mirkwoods do cost 800 each. They are the strongest archer unit, but for a reason. They are so expensive. You do have a lot of those Wildmen are sticking around to find some harass. There is the Wildmen now harassing this mountain tree, as well as the Warg Packs coming back. As the Warg Packs were able to take out, I believe, this farm. Yes, they were. It's up to level 1. I think the Builder, though, and the Lumber Mill did survive. And there is more being rebuilt of this eco here. As actually, I don't know, did any of these trees go down? I don't think so, they did. But you do have MayShadowFax or ShadowFax now up in the front, taking out the farm. It's crucial to stay there and stay alive for S.S.B, as well as more Warg Packs sticking around here. And maybe find the Builder here would be a good pickup here, as they will be able to slow down the reproduction of those farms when they take them out. And there's the Builder down, as well as potentially another furnace. However, Earendil now with 3 battalions of Mirkwoods here. Does he have more queued up? He has another one right over here. That's 4 battalions. That's going to be a lot of cash right there. 2,400. That's a lot of resources. He basically could have gone for a Legolas or a Thranduil if he saved up a little bit more. He's opting to go for that Snowball of Mirkwoods. Mirkwoods also very powerful, as with Elves, all level 2 battalions do have a auto regen as well as auto heal. As all level 2 battalions are for all factions do have regen of their units, but the Elves do have the advantage of having a auto heal on their units as level 2. As you can see, there's effects, particle effects right over there. You do have a lot of these Mirkwoods now. We're going to start engaging. Lurt's a little bit damage here, kind of ballsy. He has to run off. This has a cripple shot at level 4, so potentially could cripple the Elrond of Earendil there. I think he actually did try to do that, but the Elrond is going to start retreating back. But with all those Mirkwoods pulling back, these I believe that these Wildmen from ShadowFax is going to get decimated by the Ballistas as well as the Mirkwoods and Lorians there. Especially with the Farsight cast, I believe, from Elrond. Yes, they are casted from Elrond there. MayShadowFax does have this northern outpost well covered with his Warg Packs there. The southern outpost, however, not being able to touch the hill untaken or even damaged. And actually, it looks like S.S.B and MattysMirks are going to push in and take the basin of the valley, potentially take the outpost, or excuse me, the signal fire here. I think there have been a few casts where I've signaled that they are outpost, or excuse me, said that they're outposts. As I've been talking too fast there. S.S.B, they're signaling about Elrond, kind of sit there, not really doing anything. Level 4 now for Elrond, for MattysMirks. And these Warg Packs, I'm not sure what they're doing. They've got 3 battalions here, as well as Sharku. So once he gets to level 2 or level 3, he'll get that Blood Hunt ability, which will give him the extra armor as well as extra experience. And it looks like ShadowFax has 7 power points now, as well as 7 resources and 20 out of 675, or 700 now. It looks like he did actually just he purchased that Creepbane ability, which will provide the debuff for these pikemen here, as there's a good surround, and all these Ballistas, the Mirkwoods, the pikemen, and potentially even Elrond could be in danger, but Elrond I think will be able to escape out of there. Now a lot of money cash flowing for MayShadowFax here. MattysMirks having 3-5 power points, does have 2,600 resources, so potentially could be going for a hero here, but he will be purchasing something. I think he's choosing what unit he wants to go for. He just purchased another Mirkwood there. 285 out of 525, so he actually doesn't have much in the field really here. Earendil does have 600 resources and 312 out of 635 there, as well as 2 5s and 2 power points. S.S.B here does have 1,200 resources as 100 out of 525. As apparently these Wildmen do not take up a whole lot of command point space there. If I'm not mistaken, they only take up 150. Or excuse me, I was looking at the wrong person. They take up 150, but it looks like with just a Ballista and Lurch in the field, S.S.B has only got 160 in the way of command points, although he is getting some pikemen on the field. MattysMirks now signaling over here. about this outpost. I believe actually that this Drake was not creeped at all when MayShadowFax first took the outpost. It looks like potentially MattysMirks went up and creeped it and took it, or maybe it was S.S.B. I don't think S.S.B. though has at the time or the units to spare to do that. Look at all these Mirkwoods for Earendil here. That's got to be 6 or 7 battalions there. That's going to be 36 to 4,200 worth of resources. 7 battalions there, yeah. He's got 4,200 resources put into those Mirkwoods there. Could be a very big payoff, as if they manage to find a hero just alone on their own, they'll be able to take it out in seconds. It looks like MattysMirks is going to creep this southern hill finally, check out the fire break as well as take the lair here. But there's not enough Mirkwoods here, only 3 Mirkwoods versus Earendil's 7 Mirkwood battalions, as well as Elrond here. They're going to be leveling up quite fast there with all those Mirkwoods. He's going to take the experience off of them, as all heroes do gain experience of all nearby allied units. Actually, ballistas now for MayShadowFax. ShadowFax has finally gone for that level 2 ballista, level 2 siege works there. I still think ShadowFax could go for potentially a level 2 clan setting, or maybe a Urk pit here. Earendil now having 2 more Mirkwoods on the field there in addition to these 7 down here. So that's 9 Mirkwoods in the field for Earendil. He's really banking on them, not really investing in any of their heroes or any Noldors, not actually investing in any sort of pikes. He's really confident this opponent is not going to be able to take advantage of any sort of pikes, as he sees no, or cavalry. He sees his opponents have not gone for cavalry. Actually, S.S.B. over here, his Lurch is getting a lot of danger here. You're going to have to go into Carnage mode. He's going to try and face off these Wildmen here, but Sharkby there are going to go up to level 5 actually off of that, taking them out there. So that is S.S.B. without his hero. S.S.B. however does have an industry. I believe he will lose that. Did lose that level 3 farmer we saw over there. It was had industry cast. MayShadowFax has gone for that that summon for Wildman at Dunlop, as well as activating War Chant on his opponent there. So he will occupy all these Mirkwoods here. I think all of the summon will go down, but the Mirkwoods will be so occupied and lose enough units. But here comes the huge push from Earendil with, I think, 9 battalions of Mirkwoods now. Might have lost a few there, but he's going to be easily able to push up this ramp here with all these units and potentially camp the front of the base here. As actually, there's 2 Mirkwoods here, or 3 Mirkwoods eventually, as well as Glorfindel. He does have later period though, so he's going to charge in and activate that ability. With all these Mirkwoods, I think he's going to be able to easily be targeted down, as Earendil needs to target this hero with all these Mirkwoods. They will easily eliminate him quite fast. And I think here he is, that he's being targeted now, and he's losing a lot of health there. I think he's going to go down, unless MattysMirks does have that heal, but he does not have it on standby, and I don't think he's going to be able to outrun these Mirkwoods. There is Glorfindel going down. So MattysMirks has lost his Glorfindel, who he did invest in, as well as most of his troops. There's Earendil still with all these Mirkwoods here, but with them all clumped up like this, I think these ballistas are going to be able to easily make quick work of them. It looks like MattysMirks going to be signaling, potentially saying he needs to target down this clump right over here and get rid of them, instead of shooting on the edge over here as the ballistas are. Actually, ballista here, targeting down this ballista, he really needed to focus on these Mirkwoods here. These Mirkwoods are what's keeping S.S.B. and MattysMirks from pushing back and taking out the ballistas. And excuse me, it looks like ShadowFax is going to be able to easily just keep producing those ballistas and get them a target on the 4 here. The 4 has started taking some damage. Put 2 ballistas up for, I said 2, 1 ballista for S.S.B. now. I think you heard that some Noldors in the field for MattysMirks off of the level 3 Elven barracks there. There goes the Farsight from his PowerPoints. Almost level 6 for Elrond. If he gets to the level 7, we will see that Whirlwind ability, which would be very nice to see. But it looks like these Wildmen from ShadowFax are going to get picked off. But there is a ballista far in the background and aggressive, shooting all the distance to take out, I think, the ballista over here for S.S.B. And S.S.B. only having 1 ballista again on the field. And there goes another farm. I think it is a level, well, almost a level 2 farm going to be going down for potentially, if these are not dealt with. Actually, that ballista could have come in and trampled them, as the ballista trample is a very powerful ability in this game. And with all this focus in the front, these war packs have come in and started taking out the opponents from the backside. It's like ShadowFax actually has another 10 power points on standby here. And it looks like there's no ballistas here to back us up, so potentially MattysMirks and S.S.B. could push back here. However, with all that eco lost and still nothing really able to deal with it, I think a level 2 farm here is going to go down. And MattysMirks could potentially lose all of his farms here. And actually a level 3 Elven farm here with the excuse me, I had a burp there. The industry being cast from S.S.B there on it. But with these war packs and Sharkoo, I think you're going to find it and take it out quite fast here. And with all that focus going back there from MattysMirks, S.S.B is undefended against really all the Mirkwoods here. As the Mirkwood going to target down the Ballista's expansion on the fort, as well as have the Ballista over here really not able to do much. And with that, all the units here eliminated, those Ballistas, another 2 Ballistas coming in, they're going to be able to just deal damage to the fort. And I don't think MattysMirks is able to really push back down and take them out. With all these Mirkwoods here, now we're on level 6 for ShadowFax there. Still also level 6 for S.S.B or MattysMirks. He is a little bit closer to level 7 though, but with all these Mirkwoods there, as long as he keeps dealing damage, I think he's going to keep getting experience off of them. 15 power points now almost for ShadowFax here, so we potentially see, I think, a Watcher, or maybe it's Freezing Rain. I'm not sure which is that 15 power point, but looks like S.S.B will lose his fort. I don't think if he has much more chance after this, as he has not been able to really take out these Mirkwood clump over here. And actually, he's going to MattysMirks is going to delete his barracks and quit out of the game, and it's only a matter of time before S.S.B has to quit out as well, because there's no hope he has, even with his ally still there, of taking out those Mirkwoods there. Actually, MayShadowFax, or excuse me, Earendil having quite a lot of cash, not really being contested in the cash flow. All those Mirkwoods and no pikes, I feel like S.S.B or MattysMirks could have really invested in a sneaky cav flank and taken out so many of those Mirkwoods. They are very vulnerable to cav if they're caught unguarded and off guard. So with no pikes there, I think that it would have been the right choice. Actually, it would have been the right choice to go for cav, as there was nothing in the way of pikes for their opponents, with no Mythlon sentries and no pikemen out of any sort of Uruk pit for ShadowFax there. So well played to MayShadowFax and Earendil, and I feel like S.S.B and MattysMirks could have really benefited from that cavalry advantage and kind of forced our opponents to really counter that cavalry with the pikes there and focus less on just harassing their opponents, as that harass from MayShadowFax was very powerful at the end of the game, taking out a level 3 farm as well as another level 3 farm, both of those with industry cast on them. With both industry farms going on, that was just an incredible blow to MattysMirks and S.S.B there. So with that game over, the second game of the finals of the September 2018 Stonewain Valley tournament is going to go to MayShadowFax and Earendil. That is 2 games for them. If they clinch this third game, or win the third game, they will clinch the championship title. So we'll be looking at that, I believe, going up on Saturday, or maybe Friday is when it will go up. I think it will be going up on Friday, or Saturday for you guys. It'll be scheduled or uploading on Friday for me. I hope y'all did enjoy this game. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below on what you thought, or if you want to see something else, or you like what you're seeing here, be sure to just let me know about that in the comments below. If you're not subscribed, I really appreciate if you would just subscribe. We're trying to get to the 50 subscribers, as that 50 subscribers will allow me to cast a game that I have found that is incredibly fun and long and back and forth, and it's just got a lot of higher tier stuff. It really shows off the best of Battle for Middle-earth. So if y'all would just consider dropping a subscription, I really do appreciate that. I hope y'all will enjoy that game when I finally get to cast that. Thank you also for watching, and I will get back to you tomorrow with another 1v1 or 2v2. And happy Halloween, a little belated, but happy Halloween.